It feels like a long time since we last did a podcast.
Yeah.
Time is not compressing the other
Time
one.
doesn't exist.
Expanding. Do we need Albert Einstein to
We need to
come in?
discover what time is.
We need Oppenheimer to come and cuddle us and tell it's alright.
God,
Because that's what
we
happens
need
in that
Silly
film.
Murphy to help us
We need
out.
Silly Murph.
Anyway, hello.
Oh, we're doing a podcast. Oh yeah, we are podcasting and you're watching. But for how long?
3 minutes in, I bet they leave.
How do we usually do a podcast?
Shall we start with the usual?
Usual, which are the horoscopes.
The horoscope.
Who and how and why.
Gemini.
The intensity of your feelings could take you by surprise today as your ruling planet Mercury syncs up with powerful Pluto, which isn't a planet,
It is
in two
though.
of the most emotional zones in your chart. Your rational, literal sign might not know exactly how to handle this flood of feels. It's got the
God.
flood of feels, the dams are opened. Rather than trying to put it all into words, try sitting with it, privately processing what's going on inside you. If it seems like you must let it out some way, you could journal or free write or confide in a sensitive, trusted friend.
Me?
Wow.
Do you want to do Pisces normal?
You're Pisces of this one. Forget about flying solo today, fish. You can't skip out of meetings under today's sociable alliance between outgoing Mercury in your relationship realm and powerful Pluto in your community court. They love alliteration, don't they?
Powerful Pluto again.
Are you looking for new members for your team or searching for that one perfect collaborator? Let everyone know, and you could get more candidates than you ever dreamed of. Set aside plenty of time for the interviewing process because you want to get to know them well before you make a final decision.
Wow.
Is this a cuffing season thing? I'm going to close this. There's too much sun coming in. Now it's just dark.
You're so spooky now. You look so sad. Anyway,
All we do know is something about cuffing season.
something about
You need to be ready.
cuffing season and feelings.
We'll see if Astro Style can shed any light on this. There's no keeping the lid on your feelings today as your ruler Mercury trines alchemical Pluto in two of your most emotional houses. But what
Houses are they? Because there's many.
This intensity will take your rationality side by surprise and leave you unsure how to express all that you're experiencing. And because, as a Gemini, your natural instinct is to share this. Wow, okay, sure. But that might be the point, to sit with what's happening without dissecting it or discussing it. If that feels too difficult, pour your heart out into a journal or a trustworthy, compassionate friend. So I've got so many emotions that I have to let them out, but I'm not allowed to let them out.
But you
Or something.
have to let them out at the same time to a journal.
So much for the lone mermaid routine today. You won't be able to duck out of group discussions under today's irresistible magnetic mashup. I like that one,
Oh.
of Mercury and alchemical Pluto in your two people houses.
People houses.
What? Recruiting for Team Pisces or trying to find one more person for your committee. Put the word out, and you may have more volunteers than you can possibly sift through. Cuffing season. And since the sun is in your seductive 8th house, have we got that one? I think we might.
do.
And one of these new faces could turn out to be more than a platonic pal. Whoa,
Whoa.
you're going to make a friend who's not just a friend.
Oh my god.
There's so much sunshine. Wait, what does it say about the sun in this one? Since the sun is in your
The
sun's in
sun.
my house.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
The seductive 8th house is your house?
But I thought the seductive 8th house was Amsterdam, or what does it say? Lusty
Yeah, it was
Amsterdam.
like Amsterdam.
That was the
That was
horoscopes.
I got nothing out of that. I need to interview new friends.
What was the next thing?
What?
Now that we know what's happening to us today. I'm yawning.
No.
Help.
No.
At least it's better than the sneezing.
Are we gonna go into the sneezing situation then?
Oh, that's a good segue, yeah. We could do that.
Accidental segue.
So,
I told you a fun fact about me the other day, and you decided that it's not real.
I think it's a psychological thing
It's
where
not.
somebody tells you this is what happens, so you just kind of make it happen.
Well, how does it always happen then? I look at a bright light and I sneeze. like this, if I go
Nonsense.
outside and it's very bright, I'll sneeze. Or if it's like a
Right.
light. Or if
Is the sun shining in through your window right now?
No.
God damn it.
Or if like I feel a sneeze coming on, I'll look at a light on in the house and I'll sneeze.
But you could just, like, have sneezed without that, though, is the point. It just... there's a sneeze coming. The whole point is there's a sneeze already coming.
Don't understand.
So whether you look at a light or not, you're going to sneeze. That's how sneezing
No,
works.
because like a good example is like I'll look out the window and it's very bright because the sun's shining but the blinds are closed and I'll sneeze. I can't explain it any other way.
This is a thing called ACHOO syndrome, which...
ACHOO syndrome.
Autosomal dominant compelling ophthalmic
Good God.
outburst. ACHOO syndrome.
Apparently it's genetic.
It's genetic. It also... Where does it say? 67% of people that have it are female and 94% are Caucasian. So it's just white girl syndrome.
Girl syndrome. Well, that's
White
me.
girls. Apparently, it's true. People sneezing, looking at lights. And there's at least 12 other weird minor illnesses things. The first of which is auto brewery syndrome. I think I started telling you about this one when we were looking at this before. Do you remember what it is?
Remind me what it is again.
The gut produces alcohol out of regular food and drink.
Oh yeah. That's random.
So you just become drunk based on your own body, like turning normal food and water into
alcohol
because there's a specific kind of fungus in the intestine.
Trust the fungus.
Trust the fungus. The fungus will help you. This one's alright. Foreign accent syndrome stems from damage to part of the brain. Happens when somebody wakes up speaking in a different accent.
Imagine just waking up speaking a different accent.
You actually do your stupid New York accent with
my stupid New York accent.
Like, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn.
Congenital insensitivity to pain. There is no known cure, but symptoms include loss of smell and decreased inability to sweat.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
The Royals. Well, one of them.
Pikachu? People with Pika compulsively eat items that have no nutritional value. Could be ice or dried paint or chalk or metal. So in children, pregnant women and people with intellectual disabilities.
Pregnant women?
So they just eat things.
I have heard that pregnant women eat ice.
That was fun.
That was interesting.
So what are we moving on to now?
We could do a quiz.
Does Pedro like you? And and I'm not allowed to say Edie anymore because you now associate that with something else.
Elizabeth Debicki and Pedro.
Oh, there's a do I like him and there's a does she like me one. I've realised I've just opened those two. Do you like Pedro?
I like Pedro?
We'll do one where it's like do I like or do you like Pedro, and one where do I like Elizabeth Debicki. How often do you think about him? Once in a while, fairly often. We're friends after all. Every day I'm daydreaming about him. Not a moment goes by when I don't think of him.
Once in a while.
You're going to a party and you know he'll be there, so
yes.
You put on some perfume, but it's for any guy I come across. Jesus. Think of the best way to embarrass him for old time's sakes. Wear a super cute outfit so he'll definitely notice me. Wait by the door to tell him a clever one-liner I've rehearsed.
Either the last one or the outfit one.
Well, you decide. It's your thing. I'm not deciding for you.
I'm
not wingmanning you on this. This is
hey, why
flying
not?
solo.
You're meant to be my wingman for Pedro.
Because the quiz, I will, but the quiz is not taking that into account.
Well,
Right.
Okay. What to involve you? You're gonna help me decide.
Right, I'm going to help you in this. Okay. Do you have his number? Only for homework help. Of course. What friend doesn't have another friend's number? Not yet, I'm too scared to ask. Yep, how else will he ask me out?
Not yet, I'm too scared to ask.
How would you describe your relationship with this man you've never met? Convenient. He's always there when I need him. Wholesome. He's my ride or die. New. I don't even know if he knows my name.
Oh no.
Honest. I like that we don't have secrets.
I like that we don't have secrets.
Do you know his birthday?
I do know his birthday.
How does he make you feel? Annoyed by, like, the company? Happy but irritated sometimes. He's like my little brother. Nervous and giggly. It's like he puts a spell on me. Warm and safe and loved. He's the best.
Nervous and giggly.
Nervous and
Number 13.
I was exactly nervous and giggly.
Number 13. Nervous and giggly.
Oh, there was a thing I saw that was like, it was like a baseball game thing where they're calling out all the players and they get number 13, Burger King. They just do the whole fucking thing instead of
Burger
calling
King
out the players.
foot lettuce.
Have you ever imagined the two of you together once or twice, but it doesn't excite me? Ooh, gross. That would be like kissing my brother. All the time, it's practically all I think about. Why imagine it when it's already my reality?
Why imagine it when it's already my reality?
I like it. You kind of vaguely started this out, taking it seriously, and immediately devolved into, yeah, sure, we'll just play about.
I know him. I go to parties that he's at.
You're starting to crush. You're starting
I'm
to crush.
starting.
This guy is on your mind 24/7. You're crushing hard. Those jittery nerves and rosy cheeks are telling signs. Maybe you're already close friends, or you're admiring him from afar. Either way, you'd love nothing more than to take your relationship to the next level. Take a deep breath, put on your gorgeous smile, and tell him how you feel. Who knows, he might be totally into you too.
Oh my god.
I've got the Does She Like Me quiz up for ED. You just walked into the same room as your crush. What is she doing? She smiled and waved. Sure.
Aww.
How does she act during your conversation? She blushes and her voice shakes. No, she's too cool for that. She's enthusiastic and asks tons of questions. She smiles and acts friendly. She responds to my questions with short answers. Enthusiastic or friendly?
Friendly. No. We're friends.
You watched an advert with her in it.
We're best friends.
Do you ever catch her staring at you? Yes, once or twice. Like that
Really?
time we made the video where we're talking about them and there was just a picture of her staring at me.
That was a moment.
Does she laugh at my jokes? Definitely when I talk to her I feel like the funniest person on the planet. She laughs, but I'm really funny, so that checks out. Sometimes but not too often, almost never. She laughs, but I'm just really funny. She might be into you. Big news, it seems like she might be into you. It's not a guarantee, but your results definitely imply that she has a crush. How exciting. So what's your next move? It might be time to start dropping hints if you like her back. But up till now you've just been friends. Just let her know that you'd like to jump tracks from the friendship track to the romance track. Quiz, am I being gaslighted? I think we could do this one.
Am I by who? Who are we getting gaslit by?
We're gaslighting each other.
Oh, no.
Because we do that all the time. You might not remember because you're a stupid woman.
Punch number 4 is come and sit.
Do they call you crazy or sensitive? Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. Have you not seen that thing? So
I've not
funny.
seen that.
Not that often. They might have said it once, but not recently. You definitely call me crazy. In fact, no, pretty frequently. You call me crazy all the time. Pretend this person isn't in your life for a second. How do you feel? Relieved. It feels like a weight lifted from my shoulders. Pretty okay. I feel better without them. A little empty. I miss their company. Super sad. They added a lot to my life. Was this my question I'm answering?
Yep.
Relieved. It's a weight off my shoulders.
You asshole.
I could have put money on that happening. Does this person always have to be right? Yes, they can't handle being wrong. Sort of. They don't like to concede very often. Not really. We can reach a compromise. Nope. They admit when they're wrong.
Yes.
I've been wrong some... No, never
You
mind.
always argue with me, so yes.
Yeah, because you're always wrong. But when have you ever been right about anything other than cheese?
I've been right about many things other than cheese. Out of context, I was right about the cheese, okay?
But not by much. I mean, it was
By
only
a lot.
like two
Jesus,
handfuls.
there
Two
was so
handfuls
much
I had to like
cheese.
throw out. We had enough pasta, but we could have
Yeah,
had.
okay, right. I was wrong about the pasta.
There was something else you were wrong about that day as well. Like 5 other things.
I was right about the Zoom invention.
Somehow, you decide to call them out during a conversation. What's their likely response? You're crazy. That's not what happened.
Crazy.
Please. I was crazy once. Would you please stop overreacting? I don't think that's right, but I'm willing to hear you out. I hear what you're saying. Could we talk this through?
What's the options?
I knew you weren't paying attention.
I can't see the screen. Would you stop overreacting?
It was just
It was
pasta.
just cheese, and it was delicious, goddammit.
Do you feel like this person uses your words against you? When don't they use words against me? A lot of the time it's pretty frustrating, on a rare occasion, but only when they're really angry. Nope, our conversations are fair and structured. Only when you're really angry, which is all the time.
Not really.
Results. You probably aren't being gaslighted. May have hit a bump in the road, but gaslighting isn't necessarily the culprit. Being gaslit is the act of making someone else question their own reality. It isn't an umbrella term for a bad disagreement or argument. Right, what else were we going to do? Why are we in each other's dreams? See, I had weird dreams and then I forgot them. Like, I was conscious they're weird and then I was like, yeah, can't really be bothered remembering it. It's going to take up too much brain space to remember it just to tell Nicola on the podcast.
Was I in them again?
No, I don't think so.
Thank God.
You're questioning your own reality.
What, am I in the dream
am I
world
real
right
or do
now?
I just exist in his dreams?
I don't
know.
know. You could ask, why am I dreaming about them?
Yes.
Quora.
Or we'll do Women's Health or Very Well Mind websites. We're going to have to ask Women's Health.
Oh God.
When the work day and post-dinner dishes are done, this really is a woman's magazine. When you finish washing the dishes,
You've just got the kids to bed.
you've finished inspecting all the bruises your husband gave you today.
Oh my God,
Because he
wait.
came home from a hard day at work and you asked him how it was. Can the people you interact with influence your dreams?
Probably. I can tell you that right now, yes.
You don't even need to know a person for them to live rent-free in your dreamland. Is that what we're doing? We're letting each other live rent-free in our dreamland?
I think so. You better start paying rent.
Yeah, I was going to say, you should pay rent, because I'd kind of like money.
Yeah.
And then all the stuff suggested underneath. 8 pairs of edible underwear that taste good.
Edible underwear. Is there a men's health?
It exists.
Oh my God.
Men! Oh god. So the little banner at the top is weights, and then the first article is about Bear Grylls.
Just guys being dudes.
Guys being dudes.
This is the patriarchy.
Andy Murray admits his wife Kim cuts his hair. What men are interested in that? My wife doesn't cut my hair, so why would I click that? Men. It's like all the kind of clasping each other's hands.
It's literally what Ken discovers in Barbie.
Because
Why is like the women's one all sex stuff?
men are not allowed to ask for sex advice. I'm so manly now. I did 300 press-ups a day for a month. That's not that difficult. I can do 300 right now. I'm just going to do them now.
One.
See, I did them.
What else can we talk about?
We can pretend to know what the writer's strike was about. I don't know if it's over.
Apparently it is.
Oh. Actors' strike might continue.
Oh no.
But the actors were striking to support the writers. So now the writers have got what they want. What do the actors want?
Jobs.
Give the writers what they want. They agreed to the deal. Give the writers
Give
what
the
they want.
writers.
They've got what they want. So what do you think the strikes were about? And why? And how? And why?
Were they not about AI taking over? Or
So
either AI or they're not getting paid enough. Which I think was
they're
the whole
not
actor
making
thing.
enough good shows to get paid enough.
No.
Like, if they make good TV, they can get paid more. Or maybe now they're gonna get paid more, they can actually be arsed to write good TV and film.
I thought the actors were striking because they weren't getting paid enough.
The actors were striking.
Yeah.
So the big actors, I think, might have been striking for the small actors who weren't getting paid enough.
The extras.
So this says, for the writers, they wanted to higher royalties, mandatory staffing of TV writing rooms, and safeguards to their jobs from the use of artificial intelligence. I mean, it kind of makes sense to try to bring in safeguards before people have started using AI, but as far as I'm aware, they've not actually started using it yet. But I think it's over. Is it all over now? This is your fault.
I said it once and now you can't stop saying it.
No, it wasn't that you just said it. It was I said it's over now, and you said ogre now.
It's ogre now. What are we talking
We've
about?
gone off track.
We clearly don't know anything about the writer's strikes.
But we We are writers. We should know. We should be brethren.
We don't know.
People's. We weren't getting paid in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
We're not getting paid now.
Mm-mm.
It's not our fight. So we're going to move on to segment last.
Outro.
We should do an outro. Have you seen that trailer for Argyle or whatever it is?
Yeah.
Looks weird.
Everyone's buzzing for it, and I don't know why.
I think it looks bad.
I think it looks bad.
We have this,
Yes.
and we usually flip it to decide who is who for a thing.
But who should we be?
Right, we could just do...
Pedro and Edie.
Yeah. So if it turns out that I'm Elizabeth Debicki, does that mean that I need to marry myself or something?
Yes.
Up as I'm Edie.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm not Edie, I'm Elizabeth Debicki. Okay, it's down. So does that mean I'm Pedro?
You're Pedro. I'm Elizabeth Debicki.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll work out what that means. I'll phone God and see what he has to say about this.
I might phone Jesus as well. Subscribe and like a watch along's coming soon.
Yes, two
watch alongs.
probably. Bye.
Bye. Love you. Bye. She thinks I'm a fascist. What is
She
it?
thinks I'm a fascist?
I don't control the railways or